Hi everyone, welcome to the Soul Song. I hope you're doing really well today. This reading is about what messages Spirit has for us. Okay, so we're keeping this open, it's not specific to any theme. We are open to receiving any messages that our spirit guides, our team and spirit basically has for us. Okay, so before I get into the reading, I just want to make a quick announcement. In my previous video, I made an announcement that I'm planning to give out one free personal reading per month until time permits. And apparently, no, just one person, I think, actually clicked on the announcement timestamp and listened to the announcement. So I had not mentioned free reading anywhere. It was only directly on the announcement. So because I thought that would be a little gimmicky, so I didn't do that. And I believe it was Gyana. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So Gyana, congratulations. You get this free personal reading for the month of September. Because we're in September almost. Okay, so give me about 10 days time to deliver this reading to you. I hope you're listening to this message right now. If not, no worries, I will reply to your comment on my previous video. And yeah, you can send me an email with up to 2 questions about your theme. I think you had mentioned marriage, if I'm not mistaken. So let me know what your concerns are and what you want to know about, okay? So, and yeah, and also let me know if you're okay with that video being publicly visible, okay? I will send you a private listing, a private video first, but if you're okay with it, we can possibly release it on the channel as well, okay? So let's get into the reading now. You can choose between these 3 piles. We have the green thread, the blue thread, and the brown thread, okay? So if you want, you can pause the video for more time if you need any to select your reading, but I'm going to go ahead with the first pile, that is the green one. Okay, so for those of you who've chosen the green thread, let's take a look at what Spirit has in store for you. What are they trying to say to you? We got quite a few cards for... I believe we have one extra card for this pile. Okay. They're saying that you have been looking for some information, some clarity to come to you about your work or your career. Something that you are putting a lot of your energy into. Okay? And they're asking you to stay calm. They're asking you to continue to do the work but stay calm. Okay? They want me to repeat that for you. Because when you're calm, you will receive the information or the clarity you are seeking automatically. Okay? And it's going to give you a new beginning in this field. I believe this has something to do with your work or your career. Some of you want to start some kind of work or service related to spirituality. It is some sort of spiritual work that you want to put out there, maybe online. And you're a bit scared about it. You're not sure how well it'll be received. But they're saying it's going to be okay. Do a little bit more research. Study the subject that you want to put out there, that you want to work in. Read up a little more and go for it. Okay? I'm hearing if there are any distractions, don't look up, don't pay attention to them. You might have some naysayers around you who are doubting what you are up to, what are you doing. Don't pay attention to them. They're saying stand tall, okay? And don't bend over backwards for anyone. Keep at it. All the obstacles that you have been facing so far on this journey, on this particular path, are going to be overcome. Okay? You're going to have that victory that you have been looking for. You may be a Pisces or a Cancer. I'm strongly getting that vibe here. Or you could even be dealing with a water sign, but most probably a Cancer or a Pisces. They're saying be proud of who you are. Accept yourself completely and wholly for who you are. Both the good and the bad. You already know what you're supposed to do. We have a new moon on August 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Set your intentions and be very clear about them. And plant those seeds because you will be able to see a harvest. You will be able to see things coming to fruition by the time the next new moon arrives. I'm hearing keep it close to your chest, okay? It's alright for you to not reveal everything to everyone. For some of you, this may have something to do with children as well. Maybe you're working in a field related to children. Maybe you're a teacher. Or you want to get into the teaching field. No matter what comes your way, remember to keep calm and maintain that inner peace that you already have. Stay focused and don't pay attention to any naysayers. Okay. Let's take a look at the oracle cards. We have wind activation. We get creativity. This is from my own messages deck. Reflection. Winter solstice. The tribe. A change in the wind. And why. hope you can see these cards. Yeah. They're saying reflect on why is it that you want to do this, okay? Keep your intentions very clear, because you will manifest whatever you're trying to manifest as per those intentions. Things are going to change quite quickly. I'm seeing movement, I'm seeing a change in direction, perhaps. Maybe you will be relocating somewhere. And the people who will then come into your life will be the right kind of people for you, who will appreciate you for being creative, for being exactly who you are. Okay? This growth and abundance and taking off of the project, I'm hearing, is going to happen rapidly once your intentions have been set very clear. Write them down, okay, and send them to your angels, to the source, to gods, whoever you believe in. Write them down, okay? I'm hearing for some, this might sound silly, but write it on a piece of paper and make a rocket out of it and shoot it. By shoot it, I mean let the rocket fly outside your window, okay? And that's your, the universe sometimes, I mean, I am told that the universe likes big gestures. So that should be your gesture for setting this intention and having the idea of manifesting this for you, okay? Again, I'm seeing children, so this may have something to do with children. I'm hearing things are gonna fly rapidly, okay? Time is gonna fly and you won't even know what's happened. So before that happens, take the time to reflect, take the time to pause and do your research, study what it is that you have to, and be very clear about your intentions. The number 3 could be of significance to you. You're highly intuitive, and maybe you get signs through birds, and a particular type of bird is like your spirit animal. You may be a writer, I'm getting, but again they're saying be very clear about your intention, okay? Because that's going to help them deliver what you're asking for with that amount of precision. So be really precise about what you want, okay? And I feel like you are very clear as a person about what you want. this project, this creative project that you are embarking on or you're trying to build on, it's going to take off. But again, I'm hearing play the cards close to your chest, okay? Don't reveal everything and anything to everybody. It's alright for you to do that. Again, the new moon is a great time for you to do this, to set your intentions, maybe write them on paper, that would be great. And that's going to set into motion anything that has been stagnant or stalled until now. Alright, let me pull one card from as a message. Cat. You get the tail. So there's something about writing here. Okay. I feel like you need to be careful about what you're telling yourself at this time, okay? If you believe that you can achieve this, it's going to happen. It all depends on the kind of story you're telling yourself. Is it encouraging? Is it coming from a good place? Or is it just your ego that wants to achieve this? Is this really for your highest good or not? Don't doubt yourself, but be very, very clear about your intentions, okay? And at this moment, because you're highly intuitive and you're very receptive, you will be able to have, you'll be able to see signs and synchronicities and arrive at conclusions as well with the help of those synchronicities. But if you are seeing synchronistic numbers, it just means that you're on the right path, okay? And that you need to take action in that direction. Continue to do what you're doing. Again, be careful about the story that you're telling yourself. If you tell yourself you can achieve this, you will. Don't let any self-limiting beliefs stop you from achieving what you want, because which is why I said that you need to be very clear and write down what you're trying to achieve here, okay? And your project, it will take off, okay? So those were your messages, pile number 1. I wish you all the best, and I hope this was useful to you. Again, trust the trust your inner knowing, your emotions as well, okay? I feel like you're a very intuitive, sensitive person. So if something doesn't feel right, question it. Okay? Think about why is it that it doesn't feel right. And that's going to help you on your journey. Okay? So I wish you all the very best and take care. And I'll see you in another video. Alright? Bye-bye. So for those of you who've chosen the blue thread, hello, welcome, and let's take a look at what your messages are. what do your guides and spirit and God, whoever you believe in, want to say to you? Okay. They're saying if you've had a separation from someone close to you, probably a water sign, or a father figure, things are going to get better and you are going to have a reunion with this person. But they're saying that your past and all the burdens you've been carrying from your past have no place in your future. You need to drop them. It will make you feel lighter. It will make you feel like yourself again. Allow your friends to help you at this time. And delegate your work, okay? If you're doing way too much and others are not pitching in and they're just going around having a merry time while you do all the work, it's time for you to take that back, take that power back, and stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for yourself, I'm hearing. Because what it's doing is it's depleting you, it's depleting your energy. Okay? It's leaving a hole in your pocket and you're feeling energetically poor at the end of it. For those of you who have been struggling with your finances, you need to ask for help and be open to help. Someone is willing to offer their help to you as long as you are open to it. But this is a deep-seated fear that's in your mind, and you've been carrying this for a very long time. If you have like a poverty consciousness, or like there isn't enough, and you have a tendency to maybe hoard on to things because you feel like there's not going to be enough in the future, then this is something that you need to work on. It's not come from you, okay? I feel like this has something to do with your ancestors, your ancestral karma, and your lineage. These are things that have been passed down to you and you've been carrying them for a long time. It's time for you to set yourself free from this mentality. It's time for you to see that you can create abundance for yourself. But you need to get your emotions back into order for that. And your emotions are tied up to your sense of security, your sense of your personal power to create abundance for yourself in life. I feel like this is affecting not just your finances but your relationships as well. The same treatment is being given to you in both your relationships as well as your finances. They are mirroring each other. And that's your sign, that's your cue to take things back to the way they are supposed to be, to take your power back and to see yourself as this highly esteemed person that you want to see yourself as, okay? I feel like you're looking for recognition from other people, but unless you give it to yourself, it's not going to be reflected in your outer world. Recognize yourself for being worthy, for being deserving of everything that life has to offer, and then you'll see it reflect back to you in every sphere of your life. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have innocence, childhood, new beginnings, okay, spiritual and friendship. Okay, orphaned and unfinished symphony. I feel like this is a spiritual lesson for you. Okay, that is what I'm hearing. And soon there is going to be a breakthrough. The tens are about the ending of a cycle. So, and with the childhood and dawn coming in here, this is about you having that breakthrough. Okay, going back to that place of innocence where you felt abandoned, you felt neglected. This is a deep-seated childhood issue that keeps coming up to you in different phases of your life, which is why this is like unfinished business. It's something that you need to deal with once and for all. Okay, and I feel like your friends will have a big role to play in this. They can help you see yourself for this truly worthy, deserving person who is kind and generous. Someone who's willing to go out there for everyone they value. It's time for you to value yourself. It's time for you to release this burden and go back to feeling light, feeling like a child again, feeling like anything and everything is possible, that you can achieve what you want to. And you do have new beginnings, okay, to look forward to. You have another 10 here and a 5 here. This is about the need for change, the need for something to change, and what needs to change is what's inside you. And that is what is being reflected outside as well. You do have supportive friends. Like I said initially, I felt like there is particularly one person who is probably a male, who is a water sign, who is willing to help you out. But you need to give them a chance. You need to be trusting. And get over this childhood trauma of yours, okay? If a friend is not able to do that for you, maybe seek counseling. Or you can do lots of things by yourself. Maintain a gratitude journal. And thank the universe every single day. Write down 5 things that you're grateful for at the end of the day. And little things that we take for granted can mean a lot to someone else who doesn't have them. Like the internet that you're using to watch this video. The food that you receive every day, that your body is able to receive nourishment from. The spiritual growth that you are undergoing. This is a big change that's coming in your life, okay? And you will be able to look back and see that this was meant to be a lesson for you. And spiritual growth happens only through lessons. It doesn't come through an easy path. You've not been on an easy path, but things are going to change for you, but you have to believe that. Okay. Blue is the color of, this is reminding me of sapphire for some reason. Maybe look into that stone if you are fond of crystals, and or a lapis lazuli or sodalite. Okay, it'll help you with your communication. It'll help you voice out whenever you feel like you're not heard. It'll help you stand up for yourself and truly speak what's on your mind, what comes from your heart, from deep within, and sing your song, sing your truth. You have wonderful new beginnings to look forward to, and you're going to feel lighter. But this is the burden that you need to drop. Okay? Do meditation, write down affirmations every day, maintain a gratitude journal, like I said, and do whatever is possible. And imagine yourself, visualize yourself living a happy and abundant life. Okay? Not feeling like this. I have a video called Mind, Body, Soul, in which in one of the readings I have done some affirmations. I think it was the last reading. You might want to look at that, and those were related to abundance and money especially, okay, because a lot of people struggle with this. Sometimes I struggle with this as well, okay. So money is frequency and currency is frequency, so you need to be able to vibrate on that frequency to attract it in your life. And if you're able to do that, this problem is solved. But you need to feel like you deserve it. You need to feel like money is a good thing. That is what one of the affirmations was talking about, your relationship with money. Okay, so I'll just pull one embrace the weirdness. Okay. So if you're feeling like there is something you want to do, but you're finding yourself hesitant because you're not sure if people are going to receive that well, or if you feel like the odd one out, the black sheep or whatever, it's time for you to embrace that, okay? Fully accept yourself for who you are and for all the gifts that you have. Everyone does. You have a lot to offer, but you have to get out of this mindset, of this feeling of separation from others. Sometimes we just have to take extra steps, But Spirit is going to meet you halfway. So you don't ever consider yourself alone. You're always, always supported and guided. Alright, I wish you all the very best with this. I hope you found this reading useful, and I hope it was uplifting in some way. And take care, and God bless you. I'll see you in another reading, alright? Take care. Bye-bye. Hi Group 3, the ones who've chosen this blue thread. Let's take a look at your reading. Let's take a look at what Spirit has in store for you. What are they trying to communicate to you? What do they want to say to you? Okay, wow, some powerful cards here. You have 3 major arcana in your Reading. Wow, okay. Your struggles are going to come to an end very soon, okay? But there is going to be a period where you need to stay calm and take some time out, take a break, meditate, go within, and do a bit of soul searching, okay? Something is going to change very rapidly because there's some sort of struggle that has been going on for a very long period of time. You've learned the lessons you were meant to learn through this journey. It's now time for you to recover. It's time for you to go back to who you were meant to be and to find yourself again, I'm hearing. Those who were trying to harm you are going to receive what they are. How do I put this? They are going to reap what they have sown, okay? You don't have to look back and keep worrying about, but they did this to me and they're happy. That's not the case. Eventually we all reap what we sow. If not in this lifetime, then maybe the next lifetime. If you believe in reincarnation, that is. I'm guessing you do because you're watching a tarot reading. Okay. You're an old, wise soul. And I'm hearing you have learned many a lesson. This is what I'm hearing. Okay. But things are going to change for you. Alright? You have to be open to stepping into a new reality. Be open, be vulnerable. It's going to set you free. Everything that was not meant to be is going to leave your life very soon. And you might feel isolated. You might feel like you don't have help. You might feel like you don't know where you're going with this. But you do. Okay? You're a highly intuitive, wise old soul. And your heart knows exactly where it's heading. But your light needs to shine brighter. Okay? That is what I'm hearing. Don't let everything that has happened dim your light in any way. What's leaving your life is meant to leave your life. It's not. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It was just not meant to be. Okay? You're a very strong individual. Have faith in yourself. Even if you feel alone, know that Spirit is always guiding you. Okay? Again, they're saying don't look back at those people. It's not going to help you. Focus on yourself. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. You get wake up call, tsunami, which is like the tower card, plus the judgment card for me. And then we have fog, veiled. These are messages from my own deck. Then we have soulmates and truth. And we have time to go to the sea. Time to go to the sea. Okay. Wow. I feel like there's a message for me in each of these readings today. Okay, so don't worry, we're all sailing in the same boat. So, something may happen out of the blue that you are not expecting. Okay, it's going to be sudden and it might seem very chaotic, it might seem like it's difficult, but that's only going to be momentary. Okay, because what's to come after that is the sun shining through the clouds and things being as clear as day. You will know exactly where you're heading then. Look at this. This card, Time to Go, is right below the Hermit card. You're being led, okay? You are being led. Even if you feel like you're not sure, you're in the middle of the ocean and you're not sure where the shore is, where you're heading. You are being led. Don't forget that. Look up, look straight, and hold your head high. You have nothing to be ashamed of, okay? A portal is definitely going to open for you, is what I'm feeling. This is the number 9, 4 and 5 is 9, and the Hermit is the 9th major arcana. So 9s are about reaching the end of a cycle, and they are also about individuality and self independence. Okay, I feel like you're going to be set free, and that's going to be a huge, it's going to look like a wake-up call to you, like chaotic. Okay, but trust that Spirit has a plan for you and it's all in your favor. You have nothing to fear. Even if you feel lost momentarily after this happens, know that the clouds are going to disperse and you're going to see everything very clearly after that. And you're going to rush. You're going to run, I'm hearing. Okay. If there is something that is calling out to you at the moment, you're feeling pulled in a direction and you don't know why, consider that to be your wake-up call. Consider that to be the way that Spirit is showing to you, okay? And they are with you every step of the way. It's almost like you're taking flight after this. Once you're clear about which direction you're heading into. But even if you have doubts, even if you feel like you're not sure, they're saying you need to trust them. There is a plan for you, okay? This is a major ending in our life, and a brand new beginning is going to take place. The right foundations are going to happen, are going to be set in place, okay? You're going to meet the right kind of people who have a deep soul connection with you, who are not going to deceive you in any way. This huge event or phenomenon, whatever it may be, might come as a shock in the form of some sort of truth that has been hidden from you until now. And consider that to be your cue to leave, to go. They're saying trust. Trust the universe and trust them, and most of all, trust yourself. That you can make it out. Let me put one message card from you. What do we have? We have use your voice. Look at that. don't be bullied by people, okay? Stand in your truth and use your voice. Of course, you don't have to get into arguments or fights with people because that's completely pointless. But if it comes to it, don't be afraid to speak your mind and use your voice for yourself. Okay? Alright, so that was your reading, pile number 3. I hope this was useful to you. I wish you all the very best on your journey. This is a really powerful time for you. It's a very important time for you as well, I'm hearing. Okay? So trust your journey and know that, again, they're saying don't look back at those people that you've left behind or you're going to leave behind. Okay? It's all happening for the best. So take care of yourself and I'll see you in another reading. Yeah, feel free to like, share and subscribe if you like the reading. Alright? Yeah, God bless you. Bye bye.